What is up, everybody? My name is Dane Thompson, and welcome back to another episode of BurnDown. So today we are on the thrash once again on that magical beast I call it, Twinnebago, in the backyard. Well, side yard technically, but the plan for today is hopefully to get at least the front end lowered, possibly move on to the rear, but we will see how things go. It's on a like an M400 ton-and-a-half Dodge chassis, so things are big and bulky and heavy. I do have my buddy Reed, the A-Team, coming over at some point, and I believe he's bringing reinforcements.
Good leaders know what they can do, and they know what others can do better. They share the work and share the credit.
So there'll be a few hands on deck to hopefully move some of this gargantuan freaking parts and pieces on this thing around. Although it is leaf sprung, straight axle, so we're just gonna pull like 1 or 2 leaves. I'm only looking for a couple inch drop to give it a little bit better stance, but I really don't want to stick the thing in the weeds because I do intend to use it. I don't really want to get my motorhome stuck because I'm an idiot and I lowered it too far down, but we're gonna work on that. And then I was over at my friend KP Fab and Tunes yesterday because I was debating on what to do with that gas tank. I had a sump piece I think I showed you guys on what's happening. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just buy this and we'll make it easy. And then just rolling around the idea of messing with all the rust in that tank, because I've had my fair share of problems with the Malibu since I started it, because I used the original tank to start out and that thing was nothing but a nightmare until I changed over to the fuel cell. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap that tank out. I went to hit over to KP Fab and Tune and I got this guy. Ta-da! It's out of an Avalanche, an 04. So I think I'm just gonna try to drop the tanks out on the side because there's 2 of them, and then hopefully there's enough room for that. I guess I could grab a measuring tape before I waste my day, but those tanks need to come out regardless anyway. So that is item number 2 on the list for today, kind of, if I can kind of get that in place or at least get a plan. And then when the boys get here, we will jump on the front end and try to get that thing stance down a little bit lower. So that is what we are doing. I'm gonna get ready, get things set up, and then I'll just bring you guys along as we kind of get things rolling. But it's gonna be a mad dash. We're getting there, but man, the looming deadline is still there. So let's get cracking. On another quick side note as well, you'll see we're missing something in this area. Well, I took the radiator out to have it cored and cleaned and looked at, and the guys did not inspire confidence. So I'm getting a new one. I ordered a radiator for a 440 big block Dodge, which seems to have the right width because this is a Dodge chassis, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's something that I can wedge in here. It's a 3-core aluminum, and it was only a couple $100, so it's really not that bad. So that's what we're gonna stick in place there. And then I'd like to get these holes drilled out on these bad boys so I can remove all this, and then I gotta do all the finish welding and finish on all this stuff too. So yeah, plenty to do. So I'm gonna get after it, but that was disappointing. I thought for sure that radiator would be good. We could just core it and then run it, but looks like not. So that's one more thing that I have to make mounts for, but at least my radiator will be 100% new, and hopefully that won't leave me stranded, because even cleaning that one out, you're still taking a risk of it. You know, they rot from the inside out. So all right, let's get after it. All right, I think I'm gonna start with these guys today. Pulling these guys down. So I've got a decent amount of area to work with. I'm just hoping the width kind of works out. But let me see how the rest of this is supported. It looks like just a couple nuts here. You just hit that, and then I'll have to go onto the back side and see what we got. But hopefully this just comes down. And this one has a drain on it. Sounds like it's full too, man. That's kind of a bummer. I know that's gonna be like varnish in that whole tank, but whatever. So from there, and then here's the fill next that we're gonna have to reroute somehow. So let me take this down. We'll drop this guy first out of the way, and then we'll see about the full boy over here. That thing's freaking full, dude. All right, working on getting the tank down. Reed and his brother showed up, so we're getting a plan together to get a little stance out of this thing. So that's what we're gonna work on. I'm probably gonna drop the fuel tank still and get him out of the way because the way the rear is gonna get done, but I'll keep you guys posted on what we actually decide to do. But the name of the game is as easy as possible for the, you know, couple inches we're looking for without really completely ruining the ride of this thing. So I'll come back and we'll let you know what we decide.
Number 35. Yeah, here's the one. Number 35.
All right, so we've got Logan on the lead with the suspension. I've got the whole hot side that I took out. So this is everything that goes across the front. I still have to weld it all. Namely this, we got some pretty good gaps here, but we'll fix that. So we got the front all nice and open. And then what that'll allow me to do is to get in and out from the front so we can lower it. But the plan tentatively is to move the spring perch location on the frame up because the frame's pretty thick and they have them at the bottom of the frame. So if we drill the holes out or rivets out, move it up, drill new holes a couple inches taller, bada boom, bada bing, and we don't lose any of the spring pack or anything like that. So the ride shouldn't change. We should just ride that much lower and then hopefully it'll look cooler. So that's what we're working on. But Logan's a man when it comes to this stuff, so we're just following his lead, handing him tools, helping him out, jacking the thing up, moving it all around. But we'll show you guys when we actually break the thing loose and how far we move it.
This thing lets go, something weird's gonna happen, so we'll see. Just get out of the way here.
Yeah.
Get a quick egress ready. We might kind of stick on this rivet, so we might go through it.
We thought he was gonna pop the rivet and it was just gonna tweak and
That's what I was.
Bow, big old spring action, spring of death. Yeah, look at the spring pack on these things too. Giant spring pack. So these are the rivets on the front that he's knocking out. Alright, so this spring perch is free. And then Mr. Reed.
Alright, here's some things you're gonna need.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Stuff and things.
Yeah, you're gonna need all those.
One for the bolt and one for the doctor.
Then one bolt, and then that one should be free. And then the plan, I guess, is to just move these holes up, and that'll give us a couple inches, or at least one. What do you think, Logan? One inch?
Yeah, it should be about one, but we're
gonna find out. We'll just move it up.
We took the helper coil springs off the shocks too, so that'll.
Oh yeah, those were monsters. So the boys got this side. You can see the old holes and then the new holes. We're about 2 inches up. We're gonna do the other side, and we'll lower it down. And we'll see what we got. At least for the back, it's already tucking some tires. So. All right, so we fast forward a little bit. We still have the one side done. We had to cut plumbing out and it confused us. Now Reed is on drill hole duty, and then I will take drill hole duty on the other one, and then we'll probably swap out. There's 3 holes left to do.
Yeah.
2 holes. And then that other side will look like this. It'll get moved up. And then we are going to start on the front right now, jacking up and doing that. So we are on it, but yeah, all the plumbing stuff slowed us down. I ended up cutting it out of the way, so it's just more stuff to do later. All right, Mr. Reed is a rock star. He did, how many? You did 3 out of 4, yeah?
Yeah.
3 out of 4. Tighten the last one.
He did the easy side.
I did the easy side, yeah.
Don't let him fool you, he did the easy side. And then, unfortunately, this got kind of sacrificed in the process. Nothing that a turbo silicone coupler and some T-clamps won't fix, I would imagine, hopefully. And then we got these guys rolling over here. So this is all ready to come apart as soon as it's safe and we don't have a guy underneath the back of it. That'd be a bad idea. All right, are we ready to come down with this bad boy? You drop it like it's hot?
It's not gonna come down too much, man.
Wow, that didn't change at all.
So low.
Whoa.
Give her a little. I think you're on the. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What do we got for travel?
You're clear, I think, on the wheel well.
Yeah, we still got some suspension movement. We're good.
How much up travel you got? Like 2 inches? Oh, you got 4 fingers.
We got 4 fingers. Golden. Dude, look at how much shorter the shock spacing is, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, compared to what it was. Compared to that.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, these are way closer on the fender wells. It's definitely gonna. That's bad. Yeah, look at how much lower this thing is.
Did we measure before?
No, we didn't.
Of course not.
Yeah, look at the ball hitch. Dude, we're only like that thing would drag.
Well, we gotta drop the front till you kick the back.
Yeah, dude,
right.
that thing would drag on everything.
Get this thing to settle a little.
Don't jump on that too bad, you're gonna break the back of the frame off.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dude, I can tell it's
Yeah,
lower
it's all
because that front's like,
pre-runner,
whoa.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be so bad when we pull a few leaves out of the. Dude, this thing is what? Where's the tape at? It's pretty ridiculous. We got maybe a foot from the rear bumper to the ground.
In the rear and then match it in the front somehow.
All right, let's see where the bumper on this guy is. 15.5 to the corner of the bumper.
Okay.
So this bumper is a little tweaked too. So I would say, 16.5 to the body. Oh, yeah, that's gonna have to change at some point. We will drag that on everything. That is so bad. We still got a little bit of travel, but probably we're gonna have to get helper springs, like airbagged suspension, but man, this thing is gonna look cool. So, all right, get the front down, kind of look at it. We're kind of cramped, so we won't get the overall effect, but we are on the right track. All right.
Alright, boys.
All right. Tandem Jackie, here we go.
You can do it faster.
Catch up.
Who can finish faster?
God.
No. He makes the right noise.
Tandem Jackie.
Oh, okay, you're off.
I'm off.
Go.
Oh, you're getting off. Oh, I'm way off.
Logan, you're off, Logan.
So how much further we gotta?
We gotta go. Okay, I'm tapped out here. Shit.
You gotta go more?
Turn the block?
Oh, because you gotta get the center pin out.
Yeah, so you gotta go a lot more, or what we can do is what I'm thinking is we can roll one side over, like roll the axle over, pull the center pin out, take the leaves out, put it back. Roll the other side.
How you rolling it out though?
Well, the axle's just gonna roll.
Hold on.
See that? Whoa. Like we just roll the axle over, drop the center pin out, pull the leaves, put it back together.
That's fine as long as we're stable.
Yeah, this side might need to go a little higher though. If you turn the wheel, it's gonna pull the whole axle with the steering.
Okay.
You still got shocks on this thing?
No,
oh
they're
yeah,
off.
that's off of the.
Let's see when the block spits out.
Yeah, this is not.
Everybody stand back, and we'll go up as high as we need to go, and then I'll readjust the jack stand. I'll risk my life under the Winnebago.
Well, at least I'll capture it when you. That's all the dishes in the bagel. Hold on.
Okay,
You're like
up.
to the fucking moon, bro.
It's faster jack. Okay, let me go reposition these. Hopefully the
Superior
wind
jack.
didn't pick up.
Get us some. Yeah, don't move anything. Yeah, it's far superior jacker, dude.
Yeah. I've been single for a while, man. It takes skill.
You really know what you're doing. Real hands-on
Yeah.
type of guy.
Yeah, I'm efficient.
Even that's sketchy.
I know.
But at least
Yeah, the pin's clear on mine.
okay, yeah, you're
Hold
good.
on.
You're good.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
they said
I feel good
somewhat
about
safe.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
A few moments later.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
come on. 2, 3, go.
It's crazy because it doesn't look like it's much lower, huh?
Yeah, what was the measurement in the front?
It was 16.5 to the edge of the...
No, it was 19.5.
19.5, I'm sorry.
So you're at 18 3/4 about?
Huh.
16.5 in the rear?
16.5 in the rear.
Yeah.
All right, well, the plan of 2 leaves didn't work because we got to go down more. We dropped it about an inch. I'm shooting for 2 because we did about 3 in the back. So we need about 3 in the front too. So we're gonna add stuff so it'll add weight and it'll come down a bit. But we put 3 adults in there and I measured it and it was only 1.5 inch difference from what it previously was. That ain't gonna get anybody anywhere. So we're gonna pull 1 more leaf, then we'll call it a day. So I feel good about doing 1 more leaf and hopefully we'll be where we need to be. All right, this is attempt number 2. Then we're gonna put the U-bolts on and just call this a win. However low we got. So we took a big one out. So we've technically got 3 leaves out of here. So that with whatever it is plus the weight, obviously I'm gonna have a steel engine and
Turbo.
lots of other fun stuff, turbos, water weight with all the gallons and
2 years. Okay, hold on. Back up a little. This is where I lose a hand.
yeah.
Hold on. Don't go.
Bring it back when we drop it. All right, here we go. Lowering the Twinnebago, take number 2. Little tandem jack in.
Oh, she's Cadillac now. Look at that. Yeah. I think they're right good now.
Yeah, I think we are what we are at this point. She's pretty tucked.
What number before?
You're at 17.5 about?
We're at 19.5 first, right?
Yeah,
Now we're at 7, so there's our 2 inches.
yeah. So there's our 2 inches.
Plus, when you put another couple 100 pounds of stuff on it.
All right, yeah, we're 2 inches down. Sweet. Slam those nuts on, we're good. All right, we dropped it 2 inches, and then roughly the same in the back. That's what I'm gonna say, right? Well, what was it? It was 2. We just moved the shackle 2.
Yeah, exactly 2. 2 and 2.
So yeah, 2 and 2. We'll tie some nuts up on the U-bolts, and that is a job well done. Yeah.
Flush.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get a new oil pan now. She close now. We still got travel though to the bump stops. It's good. We're good. Well, that is a wrap for today. We now have a twin-turboed, LS swapped, lowered 1972 Winnebago Indian.
Please don't brag. Only fools brag. Bragging just shows you can shoot off your big mouth. If you're great, people will know it. You don't have to tell them anything.
It's starting to get exciting. We still have a ton of work to do, but the lowering portion of it was a want, not really a need. But I kind of feel like it needed to be done because it really separates.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, buddy.
Today we're gonna go watch Monster Trucks.
And yes, today we're gonna go watch monster trucks, but lowering it just separates my Winnebago from the rest of the pack. So I'm very excited about that. We will get on to the fuel system, which is gonna be next. We're gonna get onto the fuel system, which is next. And then after that, probably onto the braking system, which I'm gonna start kind of going over. And I have a new radiator on the way I'll have next week, so I gotta mount that up too. So we are still working on it, going gangbusters. I am still running out of time, but I feel like we're doing pretty good. But we got miles to go. So you know what? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Reed. Thank you to Logan. Honestly, they were majority of the work today. Not gonna lie, I was kind of handing tools. I did a few different other things, but I can't say that, oh, I just did it. I couldn't have done it without those guys at all by any stretch. So thank you very much, guys. You are awesome. This project is just getting bigger and better by the weekend and by the evening. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, keep it locked. I'm out.